Good afternoon again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second half of our varsity doubleheader featuring the visiting Titans from Norris and your home-standing Cardinals. Just a reminder, a rather important event in Crete High School is our Hall of Fame recognition at the halftime of the boys' game, so please stick around for that. Now, let's have the introduction of the starting lineup. First, the visitors from Norris, number 0, 6-foot senior J.T. Behrens. Number 12, a 5'9" senior, number 2, a 5'9" senior, Mitch Hobza. Number 3, a 6-foot senior, Cooper Hausman. Number 24, 6'3" senior, Miles Honey. And number 33, a 6'4" junior, Wyatt Wubbles. Titans are coached by Jimmy Moats. Now the starting lineup for your homestanding Cardinals. Number 1, a 6-foot junior, Tad Brink. Number 11, a 6'3" sophomore, Aiden McDowell. Number 21, a 6'3" junior, Mason Crumbless. Number 24, a 6'2" sophomore, Lane Wendelin. And number 32, a 6'4" junior, Jabin Gardner. Cardinals are coached by Tony Siski. I now invite, ladies and gentlemen, please rise, and gentlemen, remove your hats as we honor our flag and country with the playing of our national anthem.
Well, as promised, we are back. I hope you're back with us from the girls' game. At the start of our boys' game, Crete Norris coming in with a 5-6 record, but on a 2-game losing streak. Crete, 1-game winning streak after beating York last night. Well, somewhat last-second shot, but Crete 5-7. So it should be a really good basketball game. Here with me, my color, Brent Cole. I'm your host, Brent Kane. So you got 2 Brents today. Crowd's ready for this. So Honey wins the tip. Wubbles, another starter for the Titans. Hausman, Hobza, Behrens. For Crete, to Brink, McDowell, Crumbless, Wendelin, and Gardner. Norris did not play last night. They were supposed to play Blair. Weather hampered those plans. That's going to be a foul. Good job by Crumbless. That foul's going to go on Honey.
Yeah, Brent, it's going to be interesting to see if Crete can continue to build on the momentum of last night. Great victory on the road at York. They were 7-5 or 7-4, I believe. And this could be a great weekend here if we could get another one.
The boys are certainly excited. You saw the bench. I could see it from watching the York Stripe channel. Bench was exciting. McDowell just off. Pony rebound. Here comes Hobza. Hobza, a familiar name around Crete. One of the teachers here at the Crete High School. His son plays for Norris. That's going to be just out of bounds. Good hustle play.
There goes the water cooler.
We're going to have a water timeout.
Okay, this might take a few minutes here.
Yeah, we're going to need some filler time here.
The entire jug
of water. I've never seen that before. So
we might have to give Mr. Martin a hard time on that one.
People scrambling to see how we're going to sop this up in time.
You know, you were just talking about Hobbs, a familiar name. You know, Mitch is a very, very good point guard, just a solid player. He's always had very good handles and takes care of the basketball, runs the offense for Norris, and he's just been a very good player.
Yeah, so Mitch Hobbs, that is, averages 7 a game. Barons with 5, Hausman 9, and leading point getter is Honey. So he's getting him close to 13 a game. Gardner last night for Crete finished with 16. Had that game-winning bucket and put Crete up.
He had a great game. And working with, and speaking with Coach Siski, I know that, they've been working with Javen a lot on, finishing with contact and squaring up his body, getting to the free throw line, getting some and ones, and boy, did he do that last night. I mean, he looked really, really good. The couple baskets he had down the stretch to help win the game for us were great examples of the improvement that he is making during the season, and that is terrific to see, because as he's been elevating his game, the Cardinals are elevating theirs.
As does everyone else. And we're such a good three-point shooting team. McDowell and Crumbliss, excellent three-point shooters, and they've been doing a good job attacking and finishing with contact too.
Well, and York is always a very good defensive team. Coach Lamberty has been there for a while, and he's always prepared and has great defensive teams. So to see that mix last night of Mason and Aiden getting some three-point looks with Jabin inside against such a well-coached defensive team, that was really nice to see. Mr. Williams is coming out of the stands to help a little bit on this floor cleanup.
They're going to take what help they can get right now. Seeing a good turnout today. We have our Hall of Fame ceremony at halftime, and I see a lot of old former football players and Crete athletes here to support their former coaches, Chuck McGinnis being one of them.
Yeah, that's great to see the athletes coming back to support their coaches, to support a former teacher with Mr. Coe. That's always great to see.
Well, John Reeves, him and Chuck were with Crete with all the championships in the early 2000s. Did they have some in late 90s? That was before I was.
No, it
here
was
in
all
Crete,
after 2000.
2000s. Yeah, really 2000, 06, 07, 2010.
So, boy, that 2010 squad, I saw a lot of those games firsthand and in person, and they were a physical football team.
Just dominant football team, much like the Huskers of the mid-90s. Just even the championship games were winning by 20, 30-some.
I think against Elkhorn they were up 30. It might have been 35-0 at halftime.
Yeah.
It was something like that in 2010. And Garrett Mell, I remember him from when I was in high school, and I think I might have been a freshman or sophomore when he was a senior, and we played Crete. And I can still remember how good of a basketball player he was. I mean, he was a terrific athlete in all sports. And so it's nice to see Garrett come back as well.
I was just reading his bio a little bit. Pretty impressive bio.
Oh, he was a competitor too. I mean, I think, I don't know Garrett as well as a lot of people from Crete do, but what I remember him is just the competitive nature that he had, that competitive drive and spirit. He was just, not going to let a team, have poor effort, things like that. He was quite an athlete.
It looked like I can't count that many people down there, but there's close to 10 people down there with rags and mops, so they're close to getting that water picked up, and we'll continue on with the game. It'll be Crete basketball coming out of this water break.
Have you seen an entire jug spill like that before?
No. That's got to come out with some force because a full jug is not easy to tip over. You actually got to try to push it over. Coach T for Crete getting his steps in.
So this is an awkward sort of thing for players, when you have, you're getting amped up in warm-ups, and then you have a couple possessions and you got that sweat going, and then now you sit here for, what are we at, 5, 6, 7 minutes, and then all of a sudden, okay, let's get back in it. It's just.
I was just thinking that. And in a way, at least it was good it happened so early before anyone scored. It wasn't like a momentum break or anything like that. So, but you're right. There's Norris over here trying to keep flexing over there.
Mr. Salvador getting a applause from the student section.
Nico Salvador, teacher here, head wrestling coach, football coach. He is a fan, especially a student section favorite.
Mrs. Harefield down there, she might have been leading that. Well, here we go.
So McDowell will bring it up for Crete.
All right. Little flex action right out of the timeout.
Good look for Gardner. That's going to be the second team foul on Norris. That's going to go against Hausman.
That's a great thing by Coach Siski there right out of that long break to have a specific set and action.
Just to get him going,
just to get him back into it. Now we're back into sort of our normal sort of motion offense here against man-to-man defense.
I like Crumless was trying to post up against Behrens. He does have a size advantage, but he didn't stay in that post for long. Always looking for the mismatch. Ooh, nice defense that time by Wubbles. Ooh, just off the hands of Honey. That'll happen.
Very fortunate there. Crete to get the ball back there.
So Tad DeBrink will bring it up. The 6-foot junior. Gardner looking to drive, now looking to get rid of it. He's got to hurry before he gets to 5 seconds.
There we go. Good look. Touch.
That draws the foul by Wubbles.
So you can see early on where Norris's scouting report is saying when Gardner catches it out on the three-point line, they're sagging off a little bit, and then that's affecting some of our cutting lanes for other people. It's nice to see him down inside in a post touch, and it's a nice basket there from Wendelin.
Excellent basket for the sophomore. Crete up early, nice pass, good dish from Behrens, and they'll draw the foul. Wubbles to the line for 2. That foul is going to go against Wendelin. His first. Yeah, just a nice drive there by Behrens, a way to draw the defense over and just dish it over to Wubbles. Good guard play.
And, that's one of those fouls, too, as a coach. You're okay with that foul. You're not giving them an easy basket to get their first points. And fortunately for the Cardinals, he missed that first free throw.
Good correction there by Wubbles. 2-1. Good communication. I like that talk by Norris D. Ooh, nice left-handed finish. McDowell.
That was a very,
Solid.
very nice move. Spinning back to his left hand.
Crete student section doing what they can to help out their D. Crumbless will get caught with the body foul. We've had 5 fouls so far in our first not even 3 minutes of the ball game. Ooh, that's going to go on McDowell. Good move by Honey. You can tell just that quick guard play and that quick drive defensively. He's going to draw the foul.
And that was a really good call. Aiden was just a step slow on getting over there in front of him and definitely caught him on the arm.
Honey, good on both. Hobza with the pressure onto Brink. Good D there by Behrens on Crumbless. Big shot, Gardner, he hits for 3. Like you were saying, they'll play off him. Oftentimes he's open out there. Oh, good defense. That'll be a jump ball to Brink. That'll be Crete basketball.
Yeah, great
with the drive.
Great start here for Crete. Even more so, more than anything, defensively right now, they are locked in. And you were talking about the guard play and the quick driving from Norris, and the Cardinals right now are standing up to that.
Bosinger will check in for Behrens for the Titans. Not even halfway done here with our first quarter. I'm tired just watching it. Open again is Gardner. Nice job. Unintentional pass there to Wendelin. Just off his hands. Got up. And Bosinger off the bench. Near turnover from DeBrink. Dangerous pass. And Gardner probably wants to shoot it. Good look. There's Crumbless. Not able to finish, but that's the matchup they wanted.
Yep, good pass, good look.
Ooh.
That should be a travel.
But that'll be a charge instead. Crete will take it. And that's going to be the first foul on Hobza. As Klein will sub in for Hausman.
You know, that was a great play by Tad, and I do agree that could be called like that as a charge. What Coach Moats is saying is just call that a travel, and don't let my guys pick up a foul. Give Crete the ball, but just call it travel instead of an offensive foul.
Verton now in the ball game. Port to Brink. Wendelin, he likes that shot. Just off left side of the rim. Crete holding on to a 1-point advantage. Fast-paced first quarter after the water spillage. Good help from Gardner. Air ball there, down to Wendelin. Good job by the Cards getting back quick in transition, but now they'll set it up. Good D. A few times now Norris has done a good job cutting off Crete's drive. McDowell, big shot. Hits the 3. Crete up 4. Ooh, there's a travel call. Wobbles just does that lean back, and as a defender, Gardner just gets out of the way and causes a travel.
Back to that last possession for Crete, Aiden McDowell's three-point shot. He has such a good technical shot. I mean, that's exactly the type of technique you want your kids to have. A very nice jump shot.
Well, what's scary about McDowell, too, if you're having to guard him, Gardner, just short, is the quickness of his release. It's so hard to guard, and that's why he can get it off so quickly. So hard to defend that. Nice job, Wobbles gets the board, good kick, and finish for Klein.
Great effort on the boards there.
McDowell again, short. Rebound down to Honey. Bosing will bring it down for the Titans. Good kick. Not able to finish. Wanting to foul was Honey. He doesn't get it. About a minute remaining here in our opening quarter. That's what Gardner does so well. It's so difficult to stop.
He did a great job of attacking low on the drive and getting nice and squared for his shot.
Bosinger up and in with the response.
Boy, he's coming and giving a great lift off the bench here.
Hey, you ain't kidding.
2 threes from the freshman.
That's 6, they're 11 points. Verton with the drive. Near steal. Klein. I'm not sure how they scorebook that. Does he get the steal and then get a turnover, or they just say, yeah. Good effort there by Klein. Subs come in, both teams. Coach Siski calling out last play. Coach Siski and his staff, along with the players, do a good job on these final shot type plays. Usually well executed. Wanted to get McDowell there on an open shot, but he'll take a turnaround just off. So that'll do it for opening quarter. Up 12-11 for the Cards. Should be Norris basketball to start our second quarter.
That was a fun, competitive quarter. Hopefully we get 3 more like that.
Yeah, no kidding. That was exciting. And just like we thought, teams with 2 similar records, similar scores going into our first break.
You know, and right now in the Crete huddle, Coach Siski is talking about, let's continue the action that we've been doing. We are getting good looks. We're getting some open threes. We're also getting some touches inside to Gardner. What Coach Moats is saying, right now, we're not really getting the looks we want. We've got 2 threes from a freshman off the bench, and he's trying to think how his starters can get into the flow a little bit more. They need to work the ball around a little bit more. They need to get a little inside-outside going, and not just on a post touch, but some more drives so that they can get their shooters some easy looks.
So to pass the ball in is Wobbles for Norris. They'll look to get it to Hobza. Most starters for Norris are seniors. Just 1 junior will start. Crete the exact opposite. Nice move by Wobbles. Crete the exact opposite. No seniors on the team. Loaded junior, sophomore class. A lot of freshmen. Crete just a young team.
Great start to the quarter for Norris.
To Brink for 2. Had a foot on the line. Honey comes down with it. Yeah, really nice move down low by Wubbles. That's the shot you were talking about. The coach was probably talking to him about it in the quarter. They're looking for him again. Kickball. So Hobza will pass it in for Norris. Shot up. Hausman. Good. Norris 5-0 run to start the quarter. Svitak with the ball. Nice drive, good dish. And the charge is called on McDowell, and that's big. That's his second personal foul. So that'll bring Trace Eggy into the ball game. Wendelin will check in for Svitak.
This is going to be a critical couple of minutes here with McDowell on the bench to see if we can continue to offensively get the looks we want.
Wendelin just playing behind Honey on that. Right now, Norris with a rare miss. Hausman just comes up a little short on the three. Crete will take it. That's what Crete wants. That's the right idea. First it said Crete basketball, but that's going to get reversed over to Norris, which is the correct call.
Definitely the correct call.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah, we could have let that go, but they did make the correct call.
It's either maybe a good no call.
John Hodges from Nebraska City coming in to correct that call.
I don't think you're supposed to say refs' first names.
Oh, okay.
Just in case people have retaliation. Good steal there for Crumbliss. Oh, travel.
And yes,
I don't know if I like that call. He did.
He did travel.
I
He
know.
definitely traveled.
Burton will come in for Crumbliss. Just coming down with that jump stop or coming down with your taking those one extra step. Pass over Barron's. Good.
So Norris is doing just what we discussed at the quarter break. I mean, they are moving the ball more. They're getting inside out. They're driving the ball so much better. And consequently, they are getting those open looks for their three-point shooters.
And hit them. Wendelin off the front of the rim. Hausman comes up with it. Good drive by Hobza. Eggy, good D. Hobza shot long, but Honey's there for the rebound. Wubbles, that is. Travel. Well, Crete needed that. Crete also needs a score. Honey will check back in. McDowell checks back in with his two personal fouls. So far, this second quarter, Norris 8-0. Nothing really down low for Crete. Gardner wants to drive. Pump fake. Gives him space to shoot, but shot just long by McDowell. Crowd's gotten a little quieter now. with Norris on their 8-0 run. Good D by Gardner, even better shot there by Honey. Norris up 9.
It's been a while since Crete's had a look inside the paint.
You're exactly right. Just like what you said, they've been playing off. There's Gardner right there.
Go all the way to the basket. There you go. Now that was a better look. That one didn't drop, but he was attacking the rim.
Honey comes down with it. He'll bring the ball down, kick it over to Behrens. Both teams, a lot of motion. Hobza. Looks like it's going to be on the floor. Thought he had the and one opportunity.
I think he should have got that basket. What do you think?
I don't see how it seems like it was part of the continuation process, but Crete will take it. Foul's going to be on the floor against Crumbliss. Should be his second personal. Norris just attacking the basket. They're hitting from outside, but they're doing a good job of attacking the basket too, drawing fouls and kicking it to the open shooter. There's Hobza, up and in.
I guess he got his 3 points anyway.
He got the 3 anyway. Norris now double up Crete. Up 13-0 run here in our second quarter, and there's going to be a first timeout in the ball game by Coach Siskey. We'll see what he comes up with after the timeout. Crete ball at midcourt.
More than any X and O thing right now, the difference in this 13-0 run is Norris, you can see they turned up their effort and intensity. They are doing everything so much more aggressively, and Crete needs to match that.
Really getting shots from everyone is Norris. It's not just one person that Crete needs to focus or stay on the entire time. As McDowell brings it down after the timeout. Over to Gardner. Being patient is Crete. Gardner will take that. Just long. Ball comes down to Klein. Good D. Gardner with the steal.
Kick it ahead. Oh.
I was going to say, you saw Tad, but it was hard to see Klein.
I didn't see him either. I thought that was the right play.
Minute 30 till half. Klein up the drive. Kick out to Honey. Those shots are tough. It's almost like it has to be just in rhythm and shoot. But if you think about it, if you take that little step, a lot of times it seems like it never goes in.
Absolutely.
The turnover for it to Brink. Down quickly, Bosinger. Let's see who this foul goes on. That's going to most likely go on Wobbles.
Not to state the obvious here, but we need a basket, Mr. Kane.
Yet to score here in the second quarter. Just 1 minute here remaining. Are you calling last shot here, or are you calling best available shot?
Best available.
Gardner comes up with it. Wendelin, another three-point opportunity. This time he hits. Big shot by Lane. Crete needed that more than ever.
Huge basket. Huge basket. If we can finish with a stop here and cut that to single digits, Crete's going to feel good about going into halftime. As good as you can for only having one field goal in the second quarter.
Exactly. So 5 seconds here remaining. Klein, good finish, and that'll do it for our first half. Norris, we're going to the locker room up at 11. So we'll have about a 10-minute halftime. Might be a little extended today. We have our Hall of Fame inductees, so I believe Strive will keep the screen on during those activities, and we'll be back after those Hall of Fame activities.
For our halftime activities, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Welcome to Crete High School and the 2022 Lloyd and Trudy Reeves Crete High School Hall of Fame induction ceremony. The Crete Public Schools and the Crete Schools Trust are very proud to induct 4 worthy honorees today. Honoring alumni and former staff members is an important responsibility of all schools. The recognition allows current students to view the possible future for themselves, as well as to pay tribute to the outstanding achievements of former students and staff. Hall of Fame committee reviews all new and previous nominations once a year. The team received nomination forms and then researched several individuals while selecting the 4 honorees tonight. Making the presentation on the floor tonight are Superintendent Dr. Josh McDowell and Activities Director Matt Martin. Today's recognition is possible in part due to the influence of Lloyd and Trudy Reeves. At this time, we would like to welcome Miss Trudy Reeves, who is accompanied by her daughter Ann and the Reeves family, longtime Crete residents and former owners of the Crete News, attended hundreds if not thousands of school events as they supported education in the community. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me thank Mrs. Trudy Reeves. Now, I would like to introduce the 2021-2022 Hall of Fame class. Please refer to your Hall of Fame program for a complete listing of their accomplishments. Our first honoree, Mike Coe, graduated with a degree in biology in 1964 from University of Nebraska-Kearney and received her master's degree in 1974. He taught AP Biology at Crete High from 1972 to 2013. Mike received the Channel's 1011 Golden Apple Award and was named a Distinguished UNK Alumni in 2018. At Crete High, Mike was sponsor for the Future Scientists of America for 33 years, the creator and curator of the Crete High Arboretum for 34 years, and the coach of the junior-senior high rifle and trap teams for 22 years. He has also been a presenter at National Teachers Conventions, an AP exam reader, Nebraska Hunter Safety Instructor, a member of the Nebraska Teacher Education Certification Council, and the Nebraska College and University Accreditation Team. Mike is a United States Army artillery veteran, and we thank him for his service. The next honoree is Chuck McGinnis, Crete High physical education teacher and coach. He coached Crete High School varsity football from 1999 to 2014. His successful football coaching career included state football championship teams in 2000, 2006, 2007, and 2010 with state runner-up teams in 2001 and 2011. Chuck's Crete High School coaching record stands at 130 wins and 40 losses. 2 seasons with no losses were achieved in 2007 and 2010. Chuck coached teams to the state playoffs in 15 of the 16 seasons, a remarkable feat. He was named the Omaha World Herald Male Coach of the Year in 2007 and holds the title of the winningest football coach at Crete High. Congratulations, Coach McGinnis. Our third inductee, John Reeves, a member of the Crete High class of 1982. John was a 9-time varsity letter winner at Crete High, excelling in football, basketball, and track. John qualified 3 times for the straight tack meet, was named to All-State in football 1982, was team captain for both the football and the basketball teams in 1981 and 1982, and received the Nahavec Award as the Crete High School outstanding senior basketball player. At Doane, John was named to first team Doane football 100-year team. He was a 2-time All-American, 3-time first team All-GPAC, 3-time first team All-District 1, and he was a 3-year World Herald and Lincoln Journal Star first team All-State College. John was publisher of the Crete News for 28 years. He was a Crete High assistant football coach for 24 years, where he coached in 4 state title and 19 playoff games, developing many all-state and all-conference players. He is currently the Doane offensive line coach and an active leader in the Crete community. Congratulations, Coach Reeves. Our fourth inductee tonight is Garrett Mell. He was a member of the Crete High class of 2002. He was the 2000 Class B state football champion quarterback and the 2001 runner-up. In addition, he was named to All-State football in 2001, and in 2000 was named to the All-State honorable mention. After graduating from Crete High, Garrett was selected captain of the 2002 Shrine Bowl team. Garrett also excelled in basketball and track, being a 2-time Class B state tournament basketball qualifier and a state track medalist. He was a 2-time 3-sport academic all-state member in football, basketball, and track. Attending Colorado School of Mines, Garrett was named the All-Rocky Mountain Athletic Conference honorable mention quarterback, as well as a 2004 Colorado School of Mines Hall of Fame football team member. He is proud to have been a New York Stock Exchange opening participant in July of 2021. My understanding is he actually rang the famous bell. Congratulations, Garrett. These are tonight's honorees. Everyone is invited to attend a social get-together beginning around 6 p.m. tonight at the College Heights Country Club in their honor. One more round of applause for the 2022 Lloyd and Trudy Reeves Hall of Fame honorees. post-prom Crete High raffle. I will read off your names. These are not in alphabetical order, so you got to pay attention, okay? Here we go. Megan Sand, Brian Yeager, Gail Henning, Kaylin Lothrop, Pat Kenner, Jan Mel, Diane Nettifee, Misty Summer, Tricia Letting, Tiffany Lothrop, Jenny Owens, and Sherry Heath. I believe if you go out in the Commons area, you shall be able to claim your winnings. You want me to go through them again? I'll go through quick. Listen quick. Megan Sand, Brian Yeager, Gail Henning, Kaylin Lothrop, Pat Kenner, Jan Mel, Diane Nettifee, Misty Summer, Tricia Letting, Tiffany Lothrop, Jenny Owens, Sherry Heath. Congratulations to those winners.
Okay, welcome back. An excellent halftime show with our Hall of Fame inductees. It'll be Crete basketball. Ooh, House of Pain. Not enough House of Pain. So Crete just down 11. We're up 1 after the first quarter. Just on a drought, I guess you could say, that second quarter. Only scored 1 3-pointer. That was late. So again, our Hall of Fame inductees, Mike Coe, Chuck McGinnis, Garrett Mell, John Reeves. Impressive bios by all four.
I thought that was a really nice presentation.
It was neat, yeah. It's always fun listening to, especially those athletes who have been away and you haven't really heard of them for a few years, to see what they're kind of doing now. But a lot of friends here in the crowds, a lot of families here supporting those inductees. I like that shot that Gardner just took. Not able to complete it. And that shot Not good by Behrens. Wubbles draws the foul on the offensive rebound. That's going to be McDowell's third personal.
That is not what Crete needed to start the half. But Wubbles just kind of continuing where he left off, really on the glass. Really good tonight.
Hobza for three. Extend the Titan lead. That pass off the back of Hausman. No, you're exactly right. Wubbles really being dominant down there.
He's a solid player. I mean, fundamentally really sound. And he's having a big impact this afternoon.
He's made it tough for Gardner, and there he gets double teamed. Gardner wants to get that ball either by the
Go
hoop
all the
or
way
drive.
to the rim. There you go, Aiden.
Good finish.
Sometimes a scorer, three-point shooter, just needs to get an easy basket like Aiden just did to kind of get him started.
Tad goes to the floor. As Norris gets set back up. Poked out by Wendelin.
Good defense by Wendelin.
McDowell gets to the floor. Helped cause that turnover. Gardner. It's tied up. Hobza, just like he did in the last possession, quick to the double team. There's a turnover, Crete.
That was a very nice defensive play by Hobza.
Hobza brings it down.
Good
Nice
hustle.
play.
Good
to Brink.
hustle, Tad.
Still
Good
eventually
hustle. Go to the
gets it
basket.
from Hobza.
Go to the basket.
With the finish, Crumbliss with the seal. All to Brink on the effort play.
I was just getting ready to say, as Tad scored today, and
Floater by Honey.
what a great play.
Oh, that was awesome.
You know, and Tad's such an unselfish player, but sometimes you will just kind of want him to look for his shot a little bit more every once in a while.
Yeah. Wubbles. Errant pass. It'll go out of bounds. He tried to just do a one-hand pass. Kids like the one-hand pass and they like to catch with one hand. Crete really needing to get it down here to single digits. At least this third quarter, they're going more back and forth, where second quarter was all Norris. Nice shot, McDowell. Such a nice shot.
Yes, it is. We need to stop right here. We can't keep trading baskets.
Wendelin working hard against Wubbles. Hausman gets Crumbliss in the air.
That was a good job from Mason to keep his body control.
He gets a foul call here. That'll be his third. So now Crete playing McDowell and Crumbliss, both with 3 personal fouls.
I didn't see that one.
Hausman in front of the rim. Bosinger with the offensive board draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. That's going to go against the Brink.
That is against McDowell.
Oh, excuse me, I thought that was to Brink. That's even bigger foul than we thought. McDowell with 4. So Verton will go in for Aiden. Good effort play by the freshman. Really impressed with Bosinger.
That hurts. You know, that's one of those plays, too, where that was a good call by the official. He did foul him. when you have 3 fouls in this stage of the game, you just
don't do it.
You just can't get your hands on them.
And that's tough as a player. Go against your instincts. Nice pass by Brink. To Crumbliss. Crumbliss draws the foul. Bosinger. Just his first. Klein will check in for Hausman. You know who's really good defensively with their hands that I wish would have went to Nebraska?
Who's that?
Chucky.
Oh, wow. We would love to have Chucky.
I don't know. Wendelin, good finish.
It's a great play.
Strong take.
You know, and with McDowell on the bench with 4 fouls, that is the stuff we need right there. I mean, everybody obviously has to pick it up themselves, but let's focus on attacking the rim.
Yep.
Not settling for jump shots.
Getting a hand in there is to Brink. Burton fights for it. Crumbliss comes up with it.
And that was a very strong move for Wendelin.
Wendelin working hard defensively, too. Going up against Wubbles. Crumbliss, short. Not sure if that was tipped or not. Shot up in. Honey.
That time there was no hesitation. You spoke about a shot that he had in the first half when he hesitated and missed. That time he
good
caught
finish,
it
Gardner.
and shot it right away.
You're right. He has such high arch on his shot, Tony does. He had that floater earlier. Bosinger. In and out.
He's got a really nice shot, too.
Especially for a freshman. No call.
I like that no call right there.
I don't mind it. One's wanting to charge, one's wanting to block. So Crete, single digits, down 9. Coach Johnny Moats calls his first time out of the ball game.
A nice little run here for Crete. Of course, still have a 9-point deficit.
But like you said, with McDowell out, they're fighting hard.
Well, sometimes, obviously when one of your best players is on the bench, that's never a good thing. But sometimes not having them out there might trigger a little bit more aggressiveness from some of our other players. And so, I'll say it again. We got to continue to attack the basket.
For Crete, 3 sophomores on the court, 2 juniors. Good ball game for them to be in. Svitak.
I mean,
that's a tough guard.
That's tough. That's tough for him to guard Wubbles in that position.
Gardner.
And if you're Norris, you got to keep going down there to him. And Hobbs is looking for him again.
That's exactly right. He is. There he finds him. Strong drive down. Kick out. Burton. Good steal. Way to get a hand up. He'll slow it down. Eggy wants it. Good rebound. Gardner. Just off Gardner. Good hustle, but it looks like there might be a foul call here. Sideline ref comes in.
What's happening here?
They are going to get a foul here on Klein.
Hey.
Crete will take it. I always wonder which ref gets the final say in that. They're both there.
Yeah, I think in those situations, it's just the one rep that comes in that says, you know, did you see that sort of push? And
Nice shot, Burton, big three.
and then overruled them. But, I mean, that's a huge turn of events. It was going to be Norris' ball,
Yep.
and now instead Crete cuts it to an 8-point lead.
With 3 of their starters sitting on the bench. Nice cut play, Hobza. But Gardner is there with the tie-up. Crete basketball.
You know, I'm not saying that the officials were wrong in changing that, and I'm not saying that that was the wrong call, but Crete just got a couple 50-50 calls to go their way that could have easily went against them. So if they can get a basket here, and you were talking about one shot, I do think you absolutely try to hold this for one if you can. With starters and in foul trouble,
Yep.
and you've cut it down to 8, if you can get this to 6 or 5, that is a huge end of the quarter. And it looks like Norris is going to let Crete take the last shot.
Here they come. Finally does get to the brink. Time's running out. Gardner might just want to shoot that.
There you go, Tad.
Ooh.
Oh, that was a good play. That was a good play
That
and a
was.
good cut.
Thought Gardner was going to get a little spin in there, not able to finish. So that does it for our third quarter. Excellent quarter. Well done by the Cards. Battle their way back, down just 8. McDowell's going to have to play with 4. Really great team effort there.
What did we score, 15 points in that quarter? Very
Sounds
good
right
quarter.
to me. A lot of back and forth action. Crete getting the better of it. And a bit of sad news. I didn't win any of the raffle prizes.
Well, didn't you say that your daughter was supposed to buy those tickets? Maybe I thought I saw her at the concession stand.
Well, majority of my money went to the concession stand. What happened to bring 3 kids to a game? Crete with an excellent sound system. Sounds like the pregame of a Husker football game. Bengals ahead of the Raiders. Well, I'm sure Bengals fans are not used to winning in the playoffs. I'm kind of a
energy.
Bengals fan.
What's that?
I'm kind of a Bengals fan now, as long as they don't play the Chiefs.
Well, I agree.
Got some Nebraska ties. There's Hobza.
Boy,
Feeling
that
it the
was-
second half.
That's
Big
tough
shot.
for Crete. I mean, that's huge for Norris to start the quarter.
Well, especially Crete student section getting into it. Crowd knows it's getting close. Wendelin hits again. Big shot by Lane. Right back at you, Norris. Crete down 8.
Got to get a stop here.
There's so many good shooters for Norris. Crete can't sag off really anyone. Hobza again, heat check. He's going to go off just left.
Good rebound from Tad. I thought Hobza was going to knock that one down.
Strong take by Gardner, just not able to finish, but I didn't know if he was going to end up going up with that or just dish it out.
It was just, he was kind of at an uncomfortable distance there, and he couldn't
Yep.
really get to the glass.
Nothing easy for Gardner with the defensive wobbles today. Nice spin move. Shot up by Hausman. Nice form shot, just not in. That's going to be off wobbles. Crete basketball.
You know, one guy who has been a little bit quiet offensively is Mason. Had a really nice game offensively last night. It'd be good if we could get an open look for him right now.
Doesn't seem like he's had many opportunities. Well, that's credit due to the Norris defense. Brink gets an opportunity. He capitalizes. Big hit. Tad.
I kind of alluded to it earlier. Tad's got a very good shot too. Like, I like seeing him be more aggressive offensively.
Yep. Crete bench on their feet. Crete crowd cheering their team on with the momentum.
Just stay solid defensively here.
Wendelin with D. No foul call. I thought Tad might get a foul. Instead, Crete lucks out.
I like this substitution right here from Coach Siski on the offensive. I know he's got 4 fouls and there's 5 minutes left, but that's a good time to insert him back into the game. And what we'll probably see, if there's a dead ball, the next dead ball that we're on defense, they'll probably, take Aiden back out.
A lot of offensive, defensive subbing coming up. Really fouls. Not many fouls called this half compared to the first quarter. Was quite a few.
Go to the rim, all the way to the rim.
And the finish, and that's going to count. Just like you said, big sub by Coach Siski, and it pays off.
I mean, those are those things that, people might notice, that are huge coaching decisions. I mean, that was a great move by Coach Siski to insert him into the game to get to a 3-point play. And what I was just discussing, if Aiden knocks this free throw, and he's going to be coming back out.
Yeah, you got Burton at the bench already, and there it is.
What a great job by Coach Siski right there, managing that. Those are those small little battles that if Crete comes back to win this game, you can see some of those things, point back to that play right there.
Good job by Aiden McDowell. Converts. Crete down 2. Pony finds Wubbles.
He needs to go right at the rim. He hasn't shot for a while. When he gets a one-on-one on the post, he needs to attack the rim.
Timeout. Coach Moats. He'll have 3 remaining. It'll be a full timeout with 4:39 remaining. His team up 2.
What I think Coach Moats is going to do here is I think he's going to design something to get it to Wubbles. The last few times he's got it, Wendelin has been playing good defense. However, he's kind of stopping and passing it out too early. If you're Norris here, you'd like to see him go to the rim and take contact and try to get a couple free throws.
He certainly has that ability. He has the strength to do it. He's been really dribbling down and doing kind of what he wants with whoever's guarding him.
But since Wendelin has came back in and has given more size to Wubbles, that's been causing him to pass that out quicker.
Just dish it out.
Earlier when we had smaller guards on him, he was taking advantage of us. So we do need to give credit to Lane these last few possessions.
And on the offensive side too, Lane's had a great ball game all around, defensively, offensively. He had our first bucket of the game, a 2, and he's hit a couple of 3s throughout the game.
Let's see what Coach Moats is trying to get here.
Really got Crete spread out right now defensively. Honey looking for a drive against Gardner. Maybe trying to get Wubbles down low. Working hard. He finally gets it to him. That's going to be a foul on Wendelin. His second.
And that's okay. I mean, Lane needs to continue to be aggressive.
Ball out to Honey. Really a long offensive possession here for Norris. Making Crete really work defensively, tiring them out. Skip pass out to Behrens. Seems like it's just reverse and then get it to the sideline and get it to Wubbles. Isolation, maybe a travel, but it's gonna be a foul on Wendelin. It'll be his third.
Yeah, and that's smart right there. I mean, when you have a little, dry spell offensively, the best thing to do is to attack the rim to try to get to the free throw line.
McDowell, offensive substitution. Burton will come out for Norris. Hausman for Bosinger. Nice shot there by Wubbles. We'll get another one.
It'd be nice here if Crete could get McDowell off of a down screen to get him an open look.
Yeah, look to Eric Gardner. That's going to be probably on Wubbles, maybe Hobza. It is Hobza. So Norris with 4 team fouls, Crete with 5. Hobza's second personal. Eventually, I'm guessing they're going to want to get close to 6, 7 fouls to start causing free throws.
Here's a down screen. Nope, good defense. Continue to go to the basket there. There you go.
Nice finish, McDowell.
Aiden's got to be, he still has to play hard and aggressive on defense, but he needs to be careful. We cannot afford to have him pick up his 5th foul here.
Just stepping up big on that offensive side. Right now, Norris going through Wubbles. Poked out Wendelin, and he'll cause the tie-up. McDowell there to kind of help out with that. Maybe Crete basketball.
It's a good play defensively from Wendelin to knock the ball loose. We've really been able to see sort of the maturation process from Lane from the beginning of the season.
Yeah, you ain't kidding.
He's playing so much more confident. He's really playing physical for a sophomore. And this is not an easy matchup to go against an upperclassman in Wubbles, and he's doing a great job.
Norris is a really talented team.
There it is.
Nice turnaround. McDowell taking over this game offensively. What a great move. Ties up the ball game. Crete been down since early second quarter. Nice drive, Hausman. Good kick to Wubbles. Near turnover. A little too handsy there maybe for it to break.
That right there was an example of what I was talking about with Aiden being smart on defense. He did get driven by, but he kept his hands off of him and used some, team defense to kind of stop the drive.
Well, and that way he gets out right now. Burton will come in. Boringer will come in for Behrens. For Norris.
Watch Hobbs over here on the backside. You cannot lose him.
That's going to be another foul onto Brink, just his second, but that's going to put Boringer to the line for 2 free throws.
He's had a really good game today. Bosinger has.
I didn't believe it. When you said he was a freshman, I had to look it up. Just doesn't play like a freshman.
No, and he's a solid player. I mean, he fundamentally, he does he has great technique, great shot, smart player.
It's 1 of 2 there, but yeah, just got a great shot. Good drive in from 3. That's going to be a reach on Hausman. Hausman's second personal. Timeout, Norris. We Crete basketball after the timeout.
You know, right now Norris can still, continue to be aggressive on that full court pressure with McDowell only having 5 team fouls. But, once Crete gets in the bonus, I doubt you see that full court pressure like that on McDowell to risk sending him to the free throw line.
So I'm guessing, we'll see. We'll have McDowell back in. They're going to be overplaying him.
This would be a good time to, at this point in the game, when you have some action for McDowell because he does have the hot hand. But in this situation, when you have different sets that are going to it, what's that counter that a guy can get open because they are focusing on McDowell? So it'll be interesting to see here if we can get somebody else open off of some action with McDowell trying to get a look.
Well, that's what I was thinking. If you get Wendell into the block with the way McDowell's driving, you get Gardner up top, and that clears out Wubbles. As the drive and that double comes over, you might have Wendell in by himself at the block for a kick, too. We'll see what Coach Siski has drawn up. Husker basketball song here. So Crumbliss has it to McDowell, closely guarded by Hausman. Nothing is going to be easy for either team this last minute and a half. There's the drive. Good D. This time McDowell not able to finish. And Honey with the rebound. How much time does Crete want Norris to take off this clock?
I mean, we definitely don't want to foul. I mean, there's a lot of time here and only down 1. We do not have to get impatient here.
Right now, Norris everything's up top. As we go under a minute, drive by Honey. That's going to be a foul on Lane. Shooting 2. That's Wendelin's 4th. 8th team. Big free throws here by Honey. Good on the first. Big free throws, Honey.
We do have a lot of time with 45 seconds left. I like this timeout right now, especially when we have 4 left. Coach Siski's going to give them a couple of instructions here. First and foremost, he's going to have a play for this possession. If there's an opportunity for a 3 and you're open, especially Aiden, take it. But he's going to have something here where a 2-point play is fine. And so you don't need to take 3s right away, but in this case, if you get an open look to your best shooter, you'll take that. And then what he's telling him down here is instructions on the defensive end.
Like who to foul?
Yeah, who to foul. We might let him pass it around a little bit before we foul, because if you score here within 15, 16 seconds, there's plenty of time that you don't necessarily even have to foul right away.
Yeah.
Maybe after a made basket, we have some full court pressure before we would foul in the half court.
So we'll see what Coach Siski has drawn up after the timeout. Crete's going to have 3 timeouts remaining. Norris with 2. 46 seconds here, Crete basketball. Down 3. Really excellent basketball game by both teams, regardless of the turnout. Been a fun one to watch. Tried to do a cut, but just good defense there by Honey. Doesn't allow Gardner to get anything there. Gardner squaring up Honey.
I kind of think Hausman's getting away with a hold on McDowell.
There's going to be a foul. A little delayed whistle. That'll be on Wubbles. Only the 16th foul. Wubbles third. 28 seconds. So at this point,
Get it inside. Go to the basket.
there's Wendell, and he's hit a couple already. This one off the front, and that's going to be over the back on Gardner, over the back.
And that's a good call.
Straight to the free throw line. Looks like Honey went to the ground hard, kind of shaking his right arm. I think they gave that foul to Norris inadvertently. Not the person you want to foul is Honey.
No, he has been solid from the line today.
Puts his team up 4. Should be 4.
Yep, it's 4. It's 47.
Yep. To Brink, 15 seconds. Crete down 4. There's another timeout by Coach Siskey. Maybe we'll get the scorebook kind of fixed up here. "30-second timeout." Scoreboard is correct now. Norris up 4. So Coach Siskey in this timeout, you drawing up a 2 or just something quick, whatever you can get quick?
Yeah, you want something that's exactly. You don't have to have a 3 here, but you need to have a shot within 4 seconds, really. I mean, you got to do something fast. And then, of course, you're fouling right away, whether it's a 2 or a 3, to try to extend the game.
So Wendelin will pass it in. Klein guarding him. 10 seconds remaining. Quick shot. McDowell finish. Quick. Ooh, a foul
And
was
the
called. I
foul.
thought there was a timeout. There's an and one
I did
opportunity,
too.
McDowell.
There was a body there on that contact, and Aiden did a nice job of selling it as well. That's a huge basket.
Honey's second personal.
So, of course, here, you know, if he can get this free throw down, it's going to be full court pressure everywhere to see if we can't get a steal off the inbounds. And then, of course, if you don't, you foul right away.
This free throw's big, though, because either way, if you foul, they make their free throws. You still got a shot. And again, if you're Norris, McDowell's not the person you want the free throw line. Excellent free throw shooter.
Now, I mean, that three-point play there allows Crete to, even if they make both free throws, to have a shot to try to, you know, take this into overtime or win if Norris doesn't, you know, hit their free throws.
That's exactly right. So Crete has 1 timeout remaining. Norris with 2. Next foul by Crete will be the bonus, double bonus for Norris, so they'll get 2 regardless. But Crete's, of course, looking for the steal. It's so hard to deny the person that is going to want the ball here for Norris, you know, because it's like just don't let that person get the ball. That's easier said than done, you know, because they always find a way to get the ball.
It is, and you know, sometimes I think people overcomplicate this too. I'm never a fan of when, you know, like when everybody's down in here. Sometimes you just have one guy down here and he's just one-on-one. It's almost impossible to stop it, like you said.
Yeah,
but when you have more people down here, I actually think this is more beneficial for Crete
than it would be for Norris with
everybody here.
So Svitak in the ballgame defensively. Verton with the foul. He'll send Hausman for the line. He'll get 2 bonus free throws. As it goes deathly silent in the arena.
Now Hausman's Very good athlete, very good player. I don't know if he shot the ball in a while. Great pressure free throw. What I was getting ready to say was I don't remember him taking a shot in the last few minutes, and sometimes that's hard to get back into that routine, especially in this high-pressure situation, but great for him to knock down the first one.
If he hits this, does Norris want a foul to put Crete at the line for 1-on-1, like if they come down late, rather than take a three-point opportunity?
I think if McDowell gets the ball, you foul him right away. If he comes off of a screen, do not let him get an open three.
So we got 2 seconds. One. Oh! He hits it!
That was good.
The pick hits. We'll see if it's good.
That was good. The ref counted that.
The
ref
crazy.
Counted that.
The pick is good. There's going to be no review.
Holy cow.
So Tad to break off the backboard, was looking to get rid of it. Just slings it up there, hits it in. Norris beside themselves.
You know,
even the refs are smiling.
What a cool what a cool thing. What a fun game. I can promise you the student section is going to be locked in to start this overtime.
It was a fun game before that shot.
You know, and when you're the opposing coach, and I've been in this position too, where Norris did everything right. Norris's defense was perfect. They did not let McDowell get open. They were face guarding him. This guy was not helping off in the paint. Tad just made a better play.
Can't wipe the smile off Tad's face right now.
Yeah.
He's got a game to complete.
Maybe a little bit of luck off the glass. Did you hear him call it?
Yeah, I didn't hear a call. Then afterward, I couldn't hear anything. So we'll have a jump ball. 4 minutes remaining.
This is fun.
Honey, and Gardner comes down with it. So both teams knotted up at 49. Norris will be shooting double bonus for every foul. Crete shooting 1-on-1 still. Good communication.
Get inside there.
Mason has that post up.
He does have that game. I wanted to kind of get him on the block right there.
Right there. Wobbles is there for the help. Free throws, McDowell.
That's a smart play right there.
Hausman with the foul.
Aiden could tell that he was up in him, and he was able to get to Hausman's hip to get to the free throw line.
Just a smart play there.
Yes, it was.
By the sophomore. As Kenner Svitak will come in for Wendelin.
Now, the last time when Svitak was in, he guarded Wubbles. If you're Norris, you have to recognize that. And if that matchup is the same, they have to get into Wubbles inside.
Now, what a fourth quarter he's had. Comes in, hits the and one. Off the bench twice, and one opportunities.
Boy, did he maximize his time in that fourth quarter. His points per minute on that fourth quarter was pretty high.
McDowell good on both. Solid, he'll come out.
Great substitution by Coach Siski.
Burton in to play D. Burton hit a big three earlier too.
And we got to talk about Reese. When Reese came in that fourth quarter, had some big minutes defensively that really allowed Aiden to be on the bench. So it was a really good job by Burton.
A lot of that comeback, we had three starters on the bench later that third quarter when Crete got it to within 8 due to Svitak.
He traveled.
Aggie Burton. Shot.
Oh, good defense.
Short.
That was
Hobza.
tipped by Mason.
Watch
Mason got a hand on that.
And there's a foul. Hausman.
You know, and that's, if you're Norris, you might be thinking, okay, that's kind of a tic-tac, a tic-tacky type of call, but it's just not needed. You're 75 feet away from the basket, and when you're in the bonus, you put a good shooter to the free throw line.
Well, Barons will come in for Hausman. Hausman has 4, I believe. Tad, good on the first. Free throws ever so important at this point in the ball game. Crete so far capitalizing.
It's an old coaching cliche that, you win the game in overtime at the free throw line. And right now, Crete is 4 for 4 from the line.
I want to get a replay of Tad's reaction when he hit that three. As expected, Crete students,
they have the matchup that they want. And that's not to say that Svitak is not doing a good job down there, and he's really working hard. But when you're looking at this from Norris, that's where you want to go right now.
That's the mismatch. Kick ball was called. Crete up 4. Hobza having a tough time getting it in. Coach Moats calls a timeout.
That was a good timeout. That was looking to be potentially a turnover there.
Credit to Crete defense. So both teams, 2 timeouts remaining. Both will be in the double bonus.
Crete's got obviously the momentum right now with the lead. Tons of time left. If you're Coach Moats and Norris, you're just calming people down right now. And guys, we have plenty of time. All we need to do is just get one basket. One basket and a stop, and we're right there. So
I think as a player, you're thinking it's kind of easier said than done too, because Crete defensively, there hasn't been a whole lot open. Really, second quarter, third quarter, Norris has wide open looks from the three.
When I said that Crete needed to match Norris's intensity, and they sure did that and then some.
That's what they've been doing. Whoa. Travel. That's Behrens. He comes up limping.
Now,
Norris is wanting a foul.
I got to tell you, Mr. Kane, we got a break right there.
It certainly seems like it from here. We have that angle. I'm going to need
sorry
muffle
to the
our mics.
audience if we could hear some profanities from a fan.
Just gruntled fans. Happens in the game. So Crete definitely gets a break there. Gets the ball. Sadly, Behrens goes out. Kind of limping on that ankle, so hopefully there's nothing serious there for Behrens.
I apologize for losing my focus there, Mr. Kane, trying to make sure that the fan was okay next to me. But, Norris, Crete definitely got a break there, though. I mean, it was a push. And now see if Crete can keep the ball as long as we can here.
Well,
to force a foul from Norris.
Here's what I'm thinking for Crete, too. They need to be careful because anything 50-50 is going to go right to Norris right now, because the refs probably know that, they may have missed a call. A lot of times they'll make up for it. So if Crete gives them an opportunity, they're going to give it back to Norris. So Crete, they've wasted about a minute so far, up 4. And there's going to be a foul. Going for the ball was Honey.
That was a really good possession, really good offensive possession. I mean, to really eat that much time off the clock and then potentially, get a point or two here from the free throw line.
Just saw Behrens return to the bench. He looks like he's walking a little better than when he walked off, so that's good to see for Norris. Big hit by Gardner.
I mean, with that free throw right there, you could not have handled that possession better if you're Crete. Now Norris coming back here. You'd like to see if Hobza or Hausman can get to the rim right away. They don't have to shoot a three here.
Just look to penetrate. So Norris down quickly. Just a little over a minute here remaining.
Get up. You got to get up on Hobza.
Nice help there.
That's a good
drive. Finish. Yep. Honey.
I mean, that's the perfect response if you're Norris.
And Honey has been the man for Norris. Been excellent from the free throw line. As Verton is subbed out by McDowell. So this free throw to make it a 2-point ball game.
He's been solid from the free throw line. Once again, knocks it down.
Pressure on by Norris. Approach under a minute. Good job by Tad bringing the ball up.
Crete wants to do the same thing they did last possession. You're not in a hurry, and you're going to continue passing it around. Norris is trying to foul Gardner, I think.
Norris coaches, I think, wanting a shove
That's
off
what
there.
Coach Moats was upset about. He wanted the foul to be on Gardner.
Yeah. They don't get it. Instead, that foul is going to go on Hobza, his third. To Brink on the line. Shooting 2. Free throws, free throws, free throws.
You're a terrible referee. That's all that matters.
Big shot by Brink hits the first. Crete 2 of 4 on their last 4 free throws.
Yep.
Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite them. Under 40 seconds, up 3.
You don't have to get a 3 here, obviously, if you're Norris. If your right guy is open, you would let him take it.
Hobza clearing him out. Let's see if he drives. Waiting for the timeout, Coach Moats. 24 and a half remaining. Let's see what the Norris coaching staff has drawn up.
What a great game. Both teams are, playing really, really hard. Both teams, players have stepped up and made big plays, made pressure shots.
Right now, the Crete coaching staff kind of huddling up before, probably deciding exactly what they want to do. Up 3.
This is fun, right? Trying to analyze what each coach is thinking, telling their players, to see if they come out and execute that plan. This is what makes high school sports so fun.
What a great game. Watching the Crete boys get their victory last night against York, hitting a shot late to take that. They were so excited. They kind of needed that one. And that's kind of propelled them into maybe today a little bit. They have confidence. But to get 2 in a row would just be.
If Crete can finish this off and win, it's a huge weekend to build off of.
So we'll see who's on Honey. He'll be one that's going to be a focus. Crumbliss will be on Honey. Wendelin on Wubbles. DeBrink will be on Bosinger. Gardner's on Hausman.
Well, and I don't know if Honey's missed a free throw, missed a shot yet today. You don't want to leave Bosinger open, though.
Big shot, comes up short. And that's going to be out of bounds. Norris.
You're completely fine with that shot, though, for Norris. That was a good look. They just didn't go down for them.
As they'll get Klein in the ball game for Hausman. What I like is having that much confidence in your freshman.
Oh, I do too. I love that he took that shot.
Yeah, that's amazing. Ball goes into Brink, and he'll be quickly fouled by Bosinger.
And yeah, he missed it, okay? But to have the confidence at his age to take that shot,
that's crazy.
He'll be making game winners in his career.
He'll be, a headache for Crete for the few years to come. DeBrink really needs at least one of these.
So it's a 2-possession basketball game here. That's huge for Crete. Now, it's still a long way from over, though. I mean, within 9 seconds, that is enough time to get a basket, foul, and extend it for one more shot. So, Norris still has time, for 2 more offensive possessions. But
not a lot of time.
It's pretty simple if you're Crete, though.
Yep.
You make your free throws, you win the game.
Yep. So Crete up 4. Another free throw remaining for Tad. Man of the hour right now. Hit the game tying three-pointer off the backboard to send us into overtime, and now hitting big free throws in overtime. Just would really like for Crete to finish the game just for that.
And that was fun to see Tad's reaction. You know, he doesn't show a lot of emotion. You know, he just kind of does his job.
Yeah, he's a worker.
That's great to see, but it was fun to see him excited, as he should have been. If you're Crete defensively, you just don't want to do something silly like foul a three-point shooter so that they can score with the clock stop.
Yep.
You don't want to foul on the drive and get them an and one. If they're driving, let them go all the way.
Tell you what, big free throws there by Tad. 5 seconds now. Shot Honey off, and that will pretty much do it for this ball game. 1 second remaining. Crete up 5. It's their basketball.
This is a huge win.
That's incredible.
Win.
In such exciting fashion. Win's great anyway.
That was a smart play. Just to throw it down there and not get a 5-second call.
Well, that'll do it. Crete wins it by 5, down all of second, third quarter by double digits for most of it. Able to bring it back to single digits before the fourth. And just all around great team effort. Really good ball game, both teams. Great players across the board. Hall of Fame, halftime. That was great to see. So if you were tuning in, you got a good one. Thanks for tuning in like always here in Crete. I'm Brent Cole. I'm Brent Kane, and with me is Brent Cole. Thank you, Travis, for all the work that you do with Strive. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.